Hi, Abby Forcier, Realize Learning here, and today I just wanted to share with my viewers some important information about writing and why I think writing is so important. So a lot of people understand that, writing is really crucial for just the basic things you have to do in life, communicating, expressing yourself, even in your job, you have to probably send emails every day. But it's so much more than that. And one shocking statistic that I came across in Jonathan Kozel's book, Illiterate America, was that 50% of American adults can't read an 8th grade level text. That's really concerning. And it's not just about reading, but writing is linked to reading. So that's something that just got me thinking, and I wanted to share a technique that you can use with your kid to get them writing and get them into it. So one thing I like to do is called a free write. So a free write is basically a set of time, amount of time where you are just going to write. So I usually start with 3 minutes because most kids, if they're not used to it, are going to have a hard time writing for an extended time. So set your timer for 3 minutes, and the goal, the challenge you're going to give your child is to not let their pencil leave the paper. So this is really fun for kids who are really competitive. If you don't have a very competitive child, always offering a prize can be helpful. I love using prizes to motivate kids. It could be something simple like, spending time playing a game. It doesn't have to be something material. So you set your timer for 3 minutes, and when they start, they are just going to keep writing. If they lose their train of thought or don't know what to write, they can just write, I don't know, and they can keep writing that. So the goal is to not stop. And one of the things that can really help with that is having a writing prompt or a question to get them started. So I will include a link, a couple links for some writing prompts that you can get on websites. Two of the websites I really like are buildcreativewritingideas.com and writingprompts.net. And then there's a couple other ones that I'll just include because they're really great. The other thing I like to use with kids is this book. It's called Would You Rather, and it's full of would you rather questions for kids. And some of them are, really gross, and some of them are like weird superpowers and just things that kids like. So one of the questions that a lot of my students really love are, would you rather have fingernails shaped into lockpicks or have a ponytail lasso? And so it's great because they don't just answer the question, but that then they have to list 3 reasons why they pick one choice or the other, or they wouldn't want the other choice. So it really gets them moving and explaining themselves. So I just think it's a really great way to get kids started on writing, especially when they might feel uncomfortable, like they don't know what to say or they don't know how to write. It's just write whatever you want. And a lot of kids really love it. And so then you can do a free write every single day and increase the time as your child gets more proficient and able to write for longer periods of time. So that's just a little thing that you can use and implement into your day. And I think it would really change things for, a lot of kids. I also recently read that the average 4th grader spends less than 3 hours a week writing, which is 15% of the average 4th grader's time that they spend watching TV. So, if you look at the statistics, you can see that most kids aren't spending a lot of time writing. So even just implementing this into your day-to-day routine can just boost that and get them excited about it and get them into it and get them practicing. Also, I offer free writing support for any children that want to bring in a piece of work they're working on. It's at the Holyoke Library, 4:30 to 5:30 on Thursdays, and I also teach writing classes and do personal editing for kids as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I hope this video is helpful.